Hi, my name is Chris and this is Battle Nonsense. After many weeks and months of speculation, EA and DICE finally revealed the future of the Battlefield franchise. Battlefield 1914. Battlefield World War I. No, the future of the Battlefield franchise and the 7th game of the core Battlefield franchise is actually called Battlefield 1, which is about as confusing as Microsoft's decision to name the third version of their console Xbox One. However, this is not the first time that DICE chose a confusing name for a Battlefield title, as Battlefield 2 was actually the third game of the Battlefield franchise after Battlefield 1942 and Vietnam. So what would have been wrong with the title Battlefield 1914, which is straightforward and self-explaining? I guess that market research came to the conclusion that 1914 would not get a lot of attention, as most people think that this is a boring game with boring old weapons, while Battlefield 5 could remind players of the issues that Battlefield 4 had. Battlefield 1, on the other hand, sounds a bit strange, and that will make a lot of people curious, which is what marketing wants to achieve. Also, the game is about World War I, so there is at least some sort of connection there. But that is just the title of the game. What really matters is the design, and here the decision to set it during World War I did catch me by surprise like many others, as we did not expect that rumor to be true. You really have to respect DICE and EA, because they surely take a lot of risks by choosing the setting that no other big budget game has done yet. They also do the complete opposite of what other studios do with their big budget titles, as they go further and further into the future. So I hope for DICE, EA and, of course, us, that this decision to create something that is unique and fresh will pay off and become a commercial success. Because I want to see more studios and publishers to take risks, rather than playing it safe, as that will only provide us with more of the same instead of fresh, new experiences. So I'm sure that you already heard about all the other details that are currently known, as there are not that many. Based on that information, it appears that Battlefield 1 might be more about teamwork and skill again. However, at this point we have still not seen any actual multiplayer gameplay footage, so we basically don't know anything about the multiplayer and what it will be like. It's entirely possible that Battlefield 1 brings back the focus on team-based tactical gameplay. However, it's also possible that a lot of the elements in the game, like the battleships, are on rails, and that the overall game design keeps the game very simple, like we've seen in Battlefront. We also don't know anything about the game server locations, server rental, server administration and the default tick rate, which caused and still cause issues in Battlefield 4, especially on console. So at this point I have to say that I highly respect DICE and EA for taking a risk with that World War I setting, and that I'm cautiously optimistic that this will be a proper Battlefield game that I actually want to play. But we really have to wait for more information about the game design, the mechanics and the features of Battlefield 1 before we can be sure what kind of game we get when it's released on the 21st of October. Or on the 18th if you pay extra for the early enlisted deluxe edition. This is actually the only thing that annoyed me during that reveal. In my opinion, it's a very bad business practice to have players pay extra for beta access or early access to the retail version of a game, or to link that to pre-ordering the game. There has to be just one global release date where everyone can begin to play. Not have it artificially delayed by 3 days just to squeeze some more money out of us gamers. So I will continue to share my honest opinion about Battlefield 1, no hype, no marketing nonsense. I will tell you what I find out and what I think about it. So if you guys like that and if you enjoyed this video, then give it a like, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, have a nice day and take care. My name is Chris and this was Battle Nonsense.